if you're buying your first property, or in fact, if you're buying your second property, moving from your first property, then this approach is going to save you a shed ton of money and help you avoid a lot of stress. Both of which is going to be really important when the time comes, and you'll really thank yourself for it. My name's Nguyen. I've been in the property space for over 20 years now, and in fact, this approach is what helped kickstart my property investment career, and it's helped me build a modest portfolio. It's also helped me help my close families and friends get to where they need to be with regards to their property purchases, their residential homes. Okay, so what's the approach? When you are buying a property, especially when you're buying your first property or your second property, you have to treat it as if it's an investment. This means there has to be a lot of capital appreciation, and it has to be easy to resell when the time comes. And the reason that's important is because you're going to need the money, you're going to need the capital appreciation from the sale of your first or second house to be able to afford your next place. And you're going to want to, because trust me, during that period, that stage in life, you're not going to have a lot of money, and you will need the money. It's also going to be really stressful, so you're going to want an easy transaction, an easy sell. In fact, more specifically, you don't want a difficult sell. This means when you're buying a property, it has to be in an area that is in high demand, and there's going to be a lot of capital appreciation. So high demand means there's going to be people that want to buy it and aren't going to mess you around, and there has to be a lot of capital appreciation because you will need the money released from that property to afford your next place. What does that mean? For me, that means I would avoid leaseholds, especially new build leaseholds, so new build apartments. I would definitely avoid one bed luxury flats, because they do not make financial sense as a purchase, to rent out, to live in, whatever. This don't make financial sense, and when you come to sell it, you're not going to get anything about it. In fact, I'll be surprised if you can get back what you paid for it, which is going to shoot yourself in the foot. So avoid one beds if you can, avoid two beds if you can, but I appreciate your first purchase, you're probably going for a two bed. Try to avoid leaseholds if you can as well, because of the expensive, extortionate ground rent and service charge. Ex-councils are okay if that's what's available and that's what people need in the area. Try to get 3 beds if you can. Now I appreciate you might not have that money at the start, but if you can, get a 3 bed with parking, but definitely avoid 1 bed luxury apartments. Anyway, my name's Nguyen. We'll manage high quality HMOs and singlets in and around Birmingham. If you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to like and follow for more. Alright, see you.